We begin tonight in Christchurch, where a home has been ripped apart, completely destroyed, and surrounding houses seriously damaged following a massive gas explosion in Northwood this morning. Residents of Marble Court say the blast happened just after 10 a.m. At least 6 people have been hospitalised with injuries and burns ranging from serious to critical. Now, Logan Church and cameraman Simon Rogers have spent the day at Marble Court and will cross live to them shortly, but first, here's their report.
Marble Court now resembles a war zone. The surrounding streets covered in bits of concrete and insulation thrown high into the air during the explosion. And residents, many standing here in the rain, are still trying to figure out what's happened. Among them is David McCracken, whose house is less than 10 metres away from the property that exploded.
I was just in the shower at the time, and the shower was disintegrating around me. I thought the boom was, the explosion was from our house, and I went outside and it was pretty badly damaged. But then I realised that there was a fire started, the house behind basically, and that's where the explosion started.
Standing right in the middle of Marble Crescent, the true extent of the damage caused by this explosion can be clearly seen. Behind me, one house is almost completely destroyed. What walls remain are buckled and roof rafters lay on top of them, a bit like the game of pick-up sticks. But it's not only that house. Many of the neighbouring properties here are covered in bits of concrete insulation. Many of the garage doors around us are buckled in from the sheer force of the explosion. It's going to take a very long time to get all of this cleaned up and things back to normal. David McCracken is one of about 50 residents police evacuated after the explosion. David's house is just one of many that has also seen substantial damage.
So the tiles of the roof landed on my car, smashed which was in the driveway, smashed, for example. Smashed the front window screen, the cars all smashed, our house, all the framing is all blown out of the house, if that makes sense. All the windows are all blown out. It's pretty bad. I'm just glad that this morning that my wife and my daughter went there, and that basically I was the only one home. Normally they would be the ones home, but so I'm glad they didn't have to go through this.
Another evacuated resident, Hovan Marinkovic, was also at home when the explosion rattled his house, creating cracks in some of his walls.
What's happened? I was in front of computer booking ticket overseas. I'm going to 12th of next month, and when I heard a big bang, and just right through the window, I saw exactly house was shaken. That's meaning immediately I know by the noise, earthquakes doesn't make bang. And looking over there through the window, and I saw lots of paper, small paper, and on the sky, very, very high. And I know that it's explosion.
He put on his jandals and ran to investigate.
I was running with my jandals and having another jacket with hat and waistcoat below, and even didn't think about to take shoes, just jandals, socks, running over there, and coming to the place was flame behind the house, gate was over there, somebody was already on the behind gate and asking help.
St John's Craig Downing says those injured were raced to hospital, and some of them were in a critical condition.
We have treated a total of 6 patients at the scene with the help of our fire service colleagues, and we've conveyed those 6 to hospital. They are in a range between serious and critical in their condition.
Earlier today, Fire and Emergencies Area Commander Dave Stackhouse confirmed the explosion was caused by gas.
What we've been responded to today is a gas explosion which has significantly damaged one of the houses in Marblewood Lane. What we're doing at the moment is we've transported some injured parties to hospital, and we're now doing damage assessments on the properties, and we've isolated electricity and gas supplies.